studio. We went from basically just being a Cali to having 40 or 50 people involved in our whole operation. You know, we relaunched a brand. We launched a completely new live show. We launched on television, 2 different TV shows, plus producing a third.
In a down economy.
In a down economy in 1 year. So I mean, I'm not going to complain about our studio.
Yeah.
If you come visit our studio, believe me, you'll say this is nice.
I mean, yeah,
but,
the television stations there come and visit us. They're like, wow.
Yeah, but
because everything's new.
well, yeah, exactly. That's the difference.
MHD.
Like, if you look at our cameras don't look like these. But you know, but then
Take
again,
up a lot less space.
But the nice thing about the real TV studios is you guys have these dedicated buildings. Look at the infrastructure.
Yeah.
You have poles up here. You can hang lights on. You know, you got Kino flows. You got whatever. You got all this good stuff, and that's what web, based kind of company. We don't have that.
Yeah.
You got 9 bloggers and about 9 employees altogether.
Oh, no.
We have a lot more bloggers.
And
We
you
have.
your page.
We have.
Wait, what page did you look at?
The Live Lobster
No,
page.
no,
I
yeah,
guess.
Live Lobster.
Well, the problem is
we changed. So we're changing over all of our bloggers to the Live Lobster page. That's in works at the moment. That's why it
I'm
probably
gonna
looks
mess
like that.
with you.
I know. I'm about to flip.
No, not that. Your eyelash right here. Don't do anything.
Evelyn,
If I didn't do that,
I would kill him.
and she got on TV and had a little thing on there, she'd never let me hear the end of it.
Can you move your chair a little bit
Forward.
No, just
Just
you?
me.
because because of the shadow. Okay.
Oh, on the back.
Oh, well, I thought I said, I don't know our exact count on bloggers, but we've got at least 40.
40.
Yes.
Okay. And staff?
Staff is, about 9 or 10. Yeah.
And they're all guest bloggers? How does that work?
Well, we have, all our bloggers are, they're all volunteers. Okay, and they contribute things. Are you okay?
Yes.
They contribute, post whenever they want on whatever topics they want, as long as it's geeky related type stuff.
Right.
But we have a constant stream of posts coming in. Now we do have an editor in chief, Dave Peterson. He's on staff.
Okay.
So, and we're considering as we grow and we ramp things up, if we talk about future type stuff, we are considering moving to a model where we would eventually have, kind of full-time content developers, for the site.
His mic is fine. Now I need
Can you
Okay.
speak a little bit?
Talk.
Yeah, it's been pretty incredible to watch because we have that many bloggers, who are willing to do it for free.
Right.
Who are willing to do it just out of, wanting to do it and just be a part of what we're doing.
Sure.
That's been super touching.
Right.
For years, I didn't even approach that possibility because I didn't think anyone would want to do it.
Unbelievable. We have no idea how we could deal with so many people. ¿Qué tal? ¿Me oyes, Juan? ¿No quieres que hable fuerte? Oh, I don't want to speak loudly. That's Spanish.
Oh, I didn't give him a laugh.
The first part is in Spanish.
Your laugh.
That's a test.
Oh, we need a laugh.
Uh-oh.
I hope you have a compressor. I hope you have a compressor limiter.
Yeah, we have. Okay. I'm ready.
Like I understand.
I actually tweeted out, I was like, I'm moving to Telemundo. Somebody teach me
rolling.
Spanish.
I think that whatever they responded, we probably should not read
Yeah.
because we don't know what they said.
I would repeat something that would be
You
very
know,
bad, I'm
let
sure.
me give you my camera if you want to take a couple of pictures and I'll send them to you. You can
Okay,
post them.
good.
Here, let me. ¿Estás grabando? Espérame, todavía no. Greg, you mind taking a picture when, so they
He's
know
gonna
they're.
make fun of us for not being able to speak Spanish as a team.
He should. You should go on and you should just say ridiculous things about us in Spanish.
We were like,
I want to say see. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Don't think I won't.
John P. began as a banana farmer in Costa Rica. Yes, I did. All right, ready?
¿Listo, Juan? Zeki, muchísimas gracias. Hoy tengo el honor de encontrarme con Cali Lewis y John P. What? Zeki, sí, muchísimas gracias. El día de hoy tengo el gran honor de encontrarme con Cali Lewis y John P. Ellos son los anfitriones de un programa de tecnología que se llama GeekBeat, que es en internet, en geekbeat.tv, y vamos a platicar con ellos acerca de tecnología. How are you?
I'm doing great.
All right.
Glad to be here.
So tell me a little, what is a geek?
What is a geek? Somebody who's really passionate about what they're. You can be a music geek, you can be an art geek, you can be a photography geek. He's a photography geek.
Car
I'm
geek?
A car geek. I'm a gadget geek and a robot geek. You know, so it's really about your passion. And the world of technology spans so wide. There are so many possible options within it.
Right. Now, geek used to have like a negative connotation back in the 80s, 90s, kind of like nerd, geek. But you guys have made it cool.
I don't know if we made it cool, but I'll tell
Hey,
you what.
take it.
Yeah, well, you did. You made it cool. You made it cool. But definitely, I'll tell you who made it cool was the geeks who have now taken control of everything. The richest people in the world are geeks officially, right?
Bill
So
Gates.
Oh yeah, they
Yeah.
have. Yeah. So.
Now, there's a billion shows on the internet, especially about technology. What makes GeekBeat TV stand out? What's your philosophy? I know you don't like, for example, talking about software, talking about.
Have you
news.
seen Cali Lewis? That's what makes us stand out.
That's one big reason. But
That's-
sometimes you're on screen also.
That's true. And then people are like, please get Cali back on here.
No, they love him. But really what we try and do with GeekBeat is entertain. Inform and entertain. So it's a combination.
Okay.
Infotainment. I think the other thing is you've got to have some street cred as well. And so Callie's been doing the show from the very beginning. She's one of the first real geeks that got online and got on video. And people love that, and it was an innovative thing to do. But the other thing about her is she really is a geek. I mean, she can take apart your computer at the component level and solder things and install OS. And so people look at her, and she's not just a pretty face. She's very smart. She has a great personality, and she has street creds. And that really counts. People know when you're being genuine or when you're being fake, and online it counts a lot.
And we work well together because he has knowledge in areas that I don't, and vice versa.
What? You're a huge robot.
Oh,
we
no,
all
they're
know
not.
that.
We know
You
that.
just have to surrender. Yeah.
Well, I plan on building a robot army and taking over the world.
That's
so.
true.
And you're gonna be armed with your camera. That's it. Okay. Okay. Here's some interesting facts. So you have about 40 bloggers that blog about technology on your website. They all do it voluntarily.
I do.
That's
They do.
that's the passion behind technology. Your Facebook page has about 3,500 likes. Your personal profile, you have about 4,800 friends. You have about 150,000 followers on Twitter, which is huge. And you have 50,000 people who have you in their circles on Google+.
Right.
Now, what do you think about Google+ between and against Facebook? What do you think?
We both love Google+. I think it has captured the social media world in a way that even Twitter, which I also love and adore, hasn't. It's very viral. It really allows people to share and share comments, information, pictures even do really, really well
They
on
do.
Google+. And we find that people find us just randomly.
Okay.
Well, the thing about Google Plus is, Google had some major failures in the social space before
Yeah.
Google Plus came about, and Twitter and Facebook had a real hold on the market. Okay, but sometimes it's good to be, in this case, maybe third mover, because you got to hand it to them. They went to the engineers. They said, "What do you like about Twitter? What do you like about Facebook? And what would you do different?" And I think they got it right.
They did.
Not on Google Plus yet. You
Get
need
on
to get
there.
on it. Plus.google.com.
And circle us,
Oh yeah, you can circle
You
us.
think it's easier to use on Facebook?
Yes.
Oh, way easier.
Yes. It's a little bit more intuitive.
Less cluttered.
Less cluttered, less privacy issues. There's a lot of baggage over at Facebook, and I mean that in the nicest possible.
I mean that in the nicest possible sense. One of the problems that she has with Facebook is, you mentioned she has like 4,800 friends. She had 5,000, but that's the maximum.
Yeah,
They limit you, right?
I actually have two pages over there. I have my fan page, and then my personal
friends,
page, which
yeah.
has 5,000.
Only very
Well-
exclusive of us.
Exactly. The problem is she was trying to be nice and let everybody friend her, okay? But when that happens, you see this stream of stuff and you can't filter it. I mean, it's
Yeah.
impossible. But with Google Plus, you can put people in circles. So you can have a circle for friends, you can have a circle for family, and then you have a circle for everybody else. And when you just want to see what's from your friends, you just look at that circle.
Now,
So that's
Facebook
really
people will
nice.
say you can filter with
Yes.
groups on Facebook, but it
Much
just
more
doesn't
difficult.
quite work that as well.
Now, this is not a commercial for Google.
No.
No.
But speaking of commercials, you've been able to have a viable commercial, business, and have a lot of good advertisers. I know you have, Netflix. You have a few of them that can just be plugged for free.
Right.
But how do you make a productive business, a profitable business in this down economy?
Well, first of all,
Yes.
yeah. Well, let me tell you the exact magical answer. That's a complex thing.
It
I
is.
would say you're going to have to focus on 2 or 3 different areas. First of all, you do need to find something you really love and you're passionate about. And we have been fortunate enough to do that. We love the geeky type stuff, and geek culture is a broad enough area that we can go all over the board with it. So we love it. We are willing to do it 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, and that's what you have to do in anything if you want to be successful, okay, to start with.
Passion.
But on top of that, you also need to be realistic. You need to have some knowledge, okay? So I would say, education, it really is important, you have to go and study some business things, and you need to learn what you do not know so that you're realistic in your approach. And then I'd say the third thing is promotion. Self-promote, promote everywhere you can. You have to become your biggest salesperson.
And that's hard for a lot of people. Creative people are not necessarily salespeople, but you have to become that in this economy, in this world.
It
That's
reminds
the
me of
one.
that movie, Always Be Closing. What movie
ABC,
was that?
Vanguard
ABC.
Club.
That's it,
Yes.
Always Be Closing. And I don't mean that in a really pushy kind of sense, but you
But
got to
it
be
is.
looking for the opportunity, because when they present themselves, jump on it, you take a little risk, make sure it's calculated, don't go overboard, just things you can afford, but you got to be a risk taker, and you got to always be closing.
You have to, include a little bit of personality and just natural conversation.
Oh, and by
It's
the
not
way,
just about promotion.
while you're promoting, you better be delivering something of value,
Right.
right?
Do you think there's too many value-less blogs and programs on the web?
Yeah,
Or is it a
yeah,
democracy and,
there's how many hundreds of millions of blog information out there. What you can do is you can be the person who finds it. Look at Robert Scoble as an example. And we love Robert, and he does originate new content sometimes, but one of the things he's so good at is curating. He goes and finds the best stuff and presents it to an audience.
In a way, you're also doing that with all the different products that you find. I mean, you get so many options that you have to really discriminate which ones you want to talk
Oh,
about.
absolutely. Yeah, we have a combination of what we do. We do news where we are curating, the news of the day, but we also do the reviews where that's original content and original, thoughts as to what is this product good, is this product bad. But you're absolutely right. There's so much out there. We could be releasing, 50 shows a day.
Well, you
if-
can have a 24-hour network.
24-hour, yeah. There's just
Yeah.
so much out there.
But Leo
We have
Laporte
to-
basically,
Well, that's what he does on
that's
that
what
Twitch.
he's doing, yeah.
Yes, exactly. So I have 10.
He said one word.
Okay, we'll give it, because it was a 3-part. Okay, paper book or ebook?
Oh, paper.
Eva.
Nook or Kindle?
Oh, Kindle.
Kindle, okay.
Kindle.
iPad or Android tablet?
Android, all the way.
Android.
You have a Galaxy Tab.
You have an iPad.
Oh, yeah.
You just said
But
Android.
he didn't say what you have.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's do Dragon.
Do I start on the recording?
Oh yeah, let's do that.
You got a mic? Oh, okay, sir. Let me mic you. That was fun.
That was fun.
Hopefully you can cut
Yeah, hopefully you
down.
can get,
Yeah, I
cut that
think
down
we have a little
half an
more
hour
than
down to
the
2
2
a little bit
minutes.
more.
But you know what we do with things like that is we'll do a review, and then we'll take snippets, put it in there, and then you can post the whole thing on
That's
the
exactly why. That's why I kept on going.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And you just tell them, hey, go
And when
here.
when you send us a link to it online,
Absolutely.
we'll tweet
We'll
it
promote
out.
it too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that was fun.
I like the 10 questions. That was good.
That was. I thought of them at night.
Yes.
I've actually got up and started who's writing them.
My favorite
Turkish
one was
person.
that was a good one. But my favorite was the sulfuric acid one.
Yeah,
well,
that was a good one.
I did like that.
that's a true test of geekiness.
That's
So
true.
If you said PC, I would have stopped it.
Yeah, it's okay. We're done here.
We're done, yeah.
Escort you out. Yeah.
I
I mean, if somebody's going to give me a vat of sulfuric acid, I'm just thinking of all the things I can do with that. You know.
of course.
I mean, I want the PC and the sulfuric acid so I can pour it on it and see what happens.
Well, yeah, you have that extreme thing.
Yeah,
Yes,
you know.
we do.
I like that. Yeah. I know your insurance must have gone through the roof after
We
you
didn't
started.
tell them.
Well, yeah, we're just hoping they don't watch.
Yeah, seriously though, the one time when I went out back and I was blowing fire, did you see me do that?
No, I saw the one with the big bottle.
Oh.
Oh,
He
yeah.
actually blew fire.
Oh yeah, I was.
Well, you see that in Mexico all the time. So.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's like,
But people don't do it at the office, okay?
Yeah, well, exactly.
with
yeah.
that tree right
We
here.
went out on our back patio where we have this magnificent tree, okay, and I put all this powder in my mouth, and it's cornstarch.
Oh.
You may not know this, but if you have a
Really?
sufficient heat source, like like a blowtorch, for example, which is
Yeah.
what I had. Like if you have a blowtorch and you fill your mouth with cornstarch, which is disgusting,
Yes.
and you just go through the fire, fireball, big, huge fireball.
Really? Yeah.
Oh yeah. So I did that
Wow.
right under the tree.
Oh.
Yeah.
We're glad that our insurance agent doesn't watch our show.
Yeah, don't do it at Christmas.
No,
Leave it
yeah.
at tree.
Experience of my life. That was just incredible.
You did sold? Or kind of?
No, it's in.
With the U.S. Army Golden Knights.
Yeah, with the same guy who jumped the president of the United States. So,
That guy.
Okay.
That was very cool, and I did it twice. I'm actually going back next month. We're going out there to
You jump again?
Yeah.
Let's see if at first
You wanna
don't
come?
succeed.
Yeah.
Skydiving is not for you.
That's right. That's right.
exactly.
But we've done. I'll tell you what else was really.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. I'm more of an athlete, like athletics and sports guy, but I'm going to try and do my best to get on your level with
Right.
the geek time stuff.
Cool.
All right.
All right.
Oh, great. Now that I start shooting, you are all meditating.
I know. I thought we were about to get started.
So you guys Dallas Cowboys fans?
Yes.
Yeah?
We are.
Sure.
Well, we have to be because we have Dallas Cowboy people who are fans, and they invite us out to the shows, and we get to go to like the Dallas Cowboy. We get to go to like
The stadium.
like Jerry Jones's. Like
What?
his what do you call it? I want to call it a booth, like
The
we're at a
owner's
trade
box.
show
The
box,
box,
yeah,
yeah.
and stuff, and
We get
So
to
you've
go
been out
there.
there?
go out on the field and all
Yeah,
that stuff.
yeah.
Oh yeah, we've done all kinds of crazy stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah, have you been to
It's a great
Cowboy
state.
Stadium?
No, now to be fair, I do love football, like the game itself, but
Do
I
you know who
don't
the
have.
quarterback of the Cowboys
But
is?
that's what I'm saying. I love the game. I have no idea who's playing, or I don't like favor anybody in particular. I enjoy watching it.
So
And
you
she
don't know
loves
Tony
Tom.
Romo?
I know who he is. I don't know. I
She
guess
loves
is he the
Tom
quarterback?
Landry. She loves Tom Landry. He's the coach. You know that, right?
Oh sure.
Okay.
Love Tom Landry.
All right, ready?
Okay.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome to my 411 San Diego. I'm